Hey Aries, welcome to your July 2019 reading. So I pulled one of my new Moonology cards for you. The card I got was Confidence is Your Key to Success, New Moon in Leo. So this is interesting because we do have a new moon in Leo coming at the very end of the month on July 31st, which I will talk a little bit about in a second. So how you been, Aries? Other than that, so pretty much with the confidence is your key to success. That's actually what we're going to talk about today. Because you may be saying as an Aries, like, what do you mean? Like, I got confidence. Like, I got this shit. I'm an Aries girl. What you mean? But like, I don't know. We all go through times and stages where we question ourselves a little bit. And it may be subconsciously, like maybe you don't even realize that you're doing it. But there's something that you've really been wanting to do or really been wanting to put out into the world that you've been, but something has stopped you, pretty much, is what I'm trying to say. And this month, I think more of those answers become a little bit more clearer for you. So the first big event that we have is the new moon eclipse going on in Cancer, which is tomorrow, Tuesday. It's Monday that I'm filming this the 1st. I'm so behind on these readings. What do you know? So this is going to happen in a place for you that's really going to deal with family, your private life, your home life, what you do behind the scenes, your very close personal relationships, and your emotions. So you could be a little emotional right now, Aries. You could be feeling things on a very deep level, trying to understand what they mean. And anything could kind of happen with this new moon coming. There could be a huge new shift or a huge new direction. Some of you guys could be moving. Some of you guys could be some of you guys could definitely be moving in a whole new direction. So whether you're physically moving homes, whether you are about to start something new, there's success that's coming. And just like this card said, confidence is your key to success. So the Magician, the moon. You're really trying to, I think, cook something up here, whether it's a project that you're working on, whether it's some skills that you're learning, whether it's some talents that you have. I think this new moon is really going to bring that to light for you. But with the Magician coming up here, the message is you already have the resources that you need. Even though you may not think that you do. Even if you are like learning something new, let's say, and you're like, no, like I haven't learned everything yet. Like, yeah, you haven't learned it yet, but your soul already knows it. It's just a matter of uncovering it. So some of you guys will have a very successful venture. My door's open, so there's flies. It's summertime. Don't judge me, girl. And it looks like it's going to be happy. Some of you guys are going to be dealing with children around this time. But either way, there's this new beginning. There's this new journey. And you may have to reflect a little bit. Some of you guys could be going on vacation. You may have to reflect a little bit on what's going on. Some of you are taking a brand new journey in health this month, whether that's a new health routine, a diet, whatever you want to, whatever floats your boat, right? It's a general reading. So you guys have a lot of new things going on this month. Some of you guys are definitely moving. Maybe there's a roommate situation going on. Maybe there's a renovation, redecorating, something with the home or the family. Some of you guys could be dealing with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. But it looks like there's just a much needed relaxation coming up here. This is like a really positive reading so far. So let's see what else comes out. So anyways, new moon eclipse, like I said, going to be all about your home, your family, your landlords, your private life, your emotional foundation, past issues or cycles, karmic situations, the mother as well. You could be dealing with your own mother, or you could be a mother dealing with your children. the Five of Swords, and the Three of Pentacles. So it looks like there may be, okay, so it is Mercury retrograde this month. So it is actually not a good idea to like sign any contracts or make any big new moves. But if you've already been kind of preparing for this and it just happens to actually go down during the Mercury retrograde, like I moved during a Mercury retrograde, so it's possible. It's a fucking nightmare, but it's possible. I started doing tarot and astrology on YouTube during a Mercury retrograde, so it's kind of up to you. You know what I mean? If you can deal with all of the little miscommunications and the, you know, all of that, if you can deal with things being left out of the contract or you missing things in the contract, because it most likely will happen, then you'll be fine. But it does look like some kind of miscommunication towards the end of the month to do with home, family, your significant other, your environment could happen. It could be legal, or it could just involve an air sign. So yeah, just pay attention to that. I don't really see anything too crazy here. People are cray cray. All right, let's look at your cards while I go over your astrology, okay? So what's going on this month astrologically, Aries? And we're going to go back through your cards as well and kind of get a little deeper into them, and then I'm going to go clarify them over on my Patreon. I do extended bonus readings over on my Patreon where I clarify each of these readings on YouTube. You can get that for $5 a month. I also do love readings and stuff for the $5 membership. So if you want to go check that out, you're free to, but if not, it's cool. I get it. So Mercury and Mars are going to be in a spot for you that really deals with children, that deals with pleasure, that deals with fun, creativity, what you do for fun, what you do for pleasure. Aries, like when you look at your life, is it fun? You know, is it spontaneous? Like, are you actually taking risk? Are you actually putting yourself out there? And it looks like this month is really going to shine a light on that for you. The Mercury retrograde is going to happen in this sector too. So it's like, what do you do for fun or pleasure? How's your love life? Could it be better? Could you spice things up? It's not a good time to start any new projects, like, or put any new projects out there, revise, revisit, whatever. It is a good time to revise, revisit, whatever is what I meant to say. And that's what this Four of Swords could be. Like, you want to put something out there, but there's a delay or something along those lines. So just be aware of that. Don't get too frustrated about it, because Mercury retrograde, like the main thing is that it's frustrating. It's not like you're going to die if you start a project and put it out into the public, right? Like, it's not anything crazy like that, but it's just frustrating because there's so many little things that happen and go wrong, and it's like, and it can just be frustrating. I really feel like you're going to come to a new understanding or a new truth this month. That just came to me for whatever reason. There, with the sun, or the sun and the moon coming up here, and this like little white flower that the Fool has in his hand, I think you're going to come to a whole new understanding of self, of your mission, of what you're here to do, your path, where you need to go, how you can be successful. It really looks good, Aries. Like, this is probably the most kind of easygoing reading so far. Anyways, so what is your true passion? What do you in your bottom of your soul feel like you are placed on this earth to do? And you really may be questioning those kinds of things this month. If you're in the dating scene, it's probably not a good time for that, as there could be a lot of miscommunication going on that ends up having to be worked out in the long run. This could also be in your work life, Aries, so just be careful of that. There could be some things going on with your work or your career that you're not very happy about. And like I was saying, you could come to a whole new understanding of a whole new truth. And that's what this King of Swords could be saying as well. So, anyways, romance could be a little confusing. Your love life could be a little confusing right now. There could be some miscommunication there as well. It starts off being really good, it looks like. But then towards the end of the month, it looks like there could be just some mishaps, nothing crazy. So yeah, it's all about how to express your own individuality and passion freely. So it's kind of like passion versus your individuality / freedom in a way. So the Capricorn full moon is on the 16th, and this is happening in a place for you that could cause some really synchronistic realizations, a climactic moment or ending when it comes to themes like your reputation, your public image, your career, your goals, your future, your home, your family life. This is when you could be moving homes or family environments in some way, or changing them up somehow. Anyway, so the Leo new moon happens on the 31st. And it's interesting, you've got the Leo new moon card for this. Confidence is your key to success. So this could be a fresh new start, fresh new beginning for some of you when it comes to what excites you, what you do for fun, pleasure, romance. Like I said, that's what this month is mainly going to be about for you. Opportunities or answers when it comes to creative projects could definitely happen here. Some of you could get into some kind of argument or disagreement with somebody that, I don't know, like, isn't, how do I put this? It's almost unfair or unjust in a way. It's like someone almost kind of triumphing over you, but in a really kind of unfair way, if that makes sense. But it's swords, so this is more mental and communicative, so just keep that in mind. I think there's a good chance that you'll work through it. This could happen at work or in the family or home life. So this Leo new moon is going to be so interesting, though. It could actually be a really lucky time for you. Like a really lucky time for you. And you actually have some lucky cards as well. So just be aware of that. That's on the 31st, Aries. So yeah, anyway, so that's pretty much your astrology. So let's go back over this really quick, just because your guys' readings always are done so quick for some reason, I guess because you guys are normally quick acting people. So anyways, the Magician. This is kind of like as above, so below type of energy, in creation type of energy with the moon here. Alchemy, like just taking chemistry, whatever. You guys could meet someone, honestly, that's like, whoa, like just kind of out of nowhere around this new moon. Some of you are exploring your talents, you're exploring your skills, or you're learning something new, or you're working on a website or a blog or something like that. Some of you may be switching from working in your career life to working somewhere else to working at home in some way as well. There's just a lot of luck and success that surrounds you this month, Aries, is what I just keep seeing and feeling. I think this new moon could illuminate a path for you to where a new path for you that maybe you hadn't seen before or hadn't thought of or looked at before in some way, and you're like ready, like you're ready. And I think this could really help you understand some things about your own self and your own individuality with the Fool here. I think you're just going to come to some big understandings this month, okay? And yeah, there could be a little bit of confrontation or conversation that happens towards the end of the month, but it does look like it'll get worked out. And from what I see, we're going to clarify all this in the bonus reading, and the Four of Swords here, I really keep kind of going back to this one. So I'm almost getting, even though the Nine of Cups or the Star isn't here, I'm almost getting like a wish come true kind of vibe. Like a wish come true, right? Like, so, and then also with the Sun here, this could be health stuff like I was talking about before, a new journey, a new a brand new transition into a new way of health. Healing. It's like really healing type of energy that's coming up here. Healing, abundant, successful type of energy. It's such a good reading, honestly. I mean, the Five of Swords, whatever. Like, you guys can deal with it. You'll get through it. You've been through worse, I'm sure, right? Like, come on. So yeah, confidence is your key to success this month, Aries. You can only go as far as your confidence will take you, right? You have to be brave. You have to have the courage. You have to look at yourself and trust. Trust in yourself. Trust in where you're going. So, I love you guys, Aries. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you guys in my other videos or over on Patreon. And yeah, I think that's it. If you want to book a personal reading with me, check the description below. All my information is down there. I love you guys, and I will see you guys in my other videos. Bye!